So what's the details with that? Like what's the
why don't we find out?
What's the shindig on that? Because
why don't we find out?
I woke up this morning and it was like, yo, The Rock has bought the XFL. I'm like, oh, because I'm a big Rock fan. Like, if I was to get with a man, it'll be The Rock.
Right.
For sure. Which all the Samoans out there, The Rock is black. So there's, I always get into it with my Samoan friends. They're like, nah, The Rock is Samoan, which he is, but I always give them a hard time about that. But when I woke up this morning, they were like, yo, The Rock has bought the XFL. And then more details come out that he was and he went in with it on investors, right?
Yeah.
So he's part owner.
Well, ESPN, yeah, that's exactly what they're saying. So in April, the XFL filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and then The Rock and his business partner Danny Garcia are making plans to play next season. Like it's bought,
and that starts in what, February?
Yeah,
'cause that starts right after the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
that's quick as fuck.
I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it.
And the XFL like came so quick, pause, and then it ended like it came and it went so quick.
COVID ended it.
Out of nowhere, like you didn't hear about like, yo, this is the season ender or anything. It was just done.
Yeah. COVID ended it.
And I was rocking with the Guardians. The New York was it Guardians?
Yeah.
Gargoyles. The New York Gargoyles. That's who I was rocking with. I like their uniforms, and they started off strong. They were like beating guys 50 points, and they ended up sucking.
That's all right.
It's only like 5 games though. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right. I guess I should preface by saying that welcome back to Unrestricted Podcast. Everybody gets mad at me because they're like, dude, you do so fucking much. What podcast is this?
Yeah.
So I have like the Isolation Protocol, like Isolation Pro, and then I have the Flight 89, and I have Unrestricted, where I actually have guests and shit. And it's just you and I, and we just talk. So I got DJ Bangarang here in the building. I actually have that sound effect. Go ahead and hit that pink one, just because that's
oh shit.
Yeah, we were.
There it is.
There you go.
We shooting.
Yeah, you know.
We shooting.
DJs are familiar with the air horn.
Yeah.
Yo, do you ever see other DJs playing and they get a little too crazy with their sound effects?
Oh yeah, but I mean, I've done it. But like, look,
was that early Bangarang though?
Probably.
Yeah.
I've seen it though. I've seen it. That's how you know like somebody's really faded.
Yeah.
Is if it's
yeah,
trying to cover that train wreck.
And there's 20 people in the audience. Yeah. I've went extra hard from being drunk and there be nobody in the audience.
Yeah.
But it's weird right now. Like in this COVID time, being a DJ, there's a certain limit that you can DJ to, right? The bar or the club can't let a certain, I think it's up to 100 people, I think is what they're allowed, 50 to 100, I think. And so it's weird because if you're DJing in a big place like a Sky, right? Like somewhere where 100 people doesn't really fill that place, right? It doesn't, especially when you're supposed to social distance and shit.
Right.
You've DJ'd at Sky since then, right? You haven't?
I have not.
Where you were? Was it?
I was
Button?
at Echo.
Oh yeah, Echo. Oh yeah, not Button Down no more.
Yeah.
Or Button Up.
Yeah.
It's Echo.
Yeah, it's Echo. Yeah.
How was that?
There. It was cool, man. Like it was cool to just step out and like play again. You know. Yeah. Like it was cool to just play music, and I forgot just how much I missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it about it that you missed? I mean, because you were like back-to-back nights, booked DJing every weekend.
Yeah.
Was it nice to kind of have that break?
It was very nice. And it put a lot of stuff into perspective for me. You know, like there's more stuff out there, you know, than just being a DJ. Like how do you grow, you know, if you're working 3-4 nights a week?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On top of doing other shit. Like there's no room for growth. At least I feel like. So like COVID was dope because it was like, damn, like I haven't had time like this to like really focus on things I want to do long term. So like to hop back in the club, it was like, damn, like this is nice, you know, but I want to find other ways to like, you know what I'm saying, to get further, but while doing the club shit. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like opening you up to starting or doing stuff that you didn't know you could at the same time?
I mean, kind of, but it's just more, I mean, like music production.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can, obviously, like, pre-COVID, like, my situation was different, you know, but, like, now, like, I'm working more at the radio station and stuff, and, like, I have an opportunity to, like, just learn music production, you know what I'm saying, and to really take that next step. Like, the club, like, being in the clubs is dope. You know what I'm, excuse me. But we saw what happened with COVID. Like we stopped working immediately for like 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, for some guys, it was like, all right, like, cool, like I'm screwed. And other guys was like, all right, I'm good. But like, to me, it was just like, okay, like this club shit is cool, but we got to figure out other ways. Like, how can we take this DJ shit to the next level? You know?
Yeah.
Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. So transitioning, you've done the Twitch, a Twitch broadcast?
I've done a couple of Twitch broadcasts.
What's the feeling on that?
I like it. So I have two. I think Twitch is a very good platform, and I feel like if you're a DJ or if you're a podcaster like Dre, you should be on Twitch. Like realistically, I think you should be on Twitch because Twitch is the type of Twitch to me is just it's just a TV channel, except you can tune in and watch your favorite people.
Really,
like you can turn. To me, that's what it looks like.
Well,
like,
I got the app on my Xbox, but I haven't really dove into it.
Dive into it, and like all the people that you follow, like their channels just pop up on the side. Like it's really cool.
Yeah.
Right. But like at the same time, it's like I feel like if you're gonna hop on Twitch, you got to bring something different to the table, because how many West Coast Wednesdays can there be?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How many Throwback Thursdays can there be? How many Taco Tuesday, you know what I'm saying, Latin inspired mixes can there be?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna hop on Twitch, I feel like it's important to have something to offer instead of, all right, I'm going to go on here and I'm just going to play all the hits and blah, blah, blah. Like, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why I also haven't hopped on Twitch, because I personally feel like that we have the opportunity to build a following online will always be there, right? But the opportunity to completely learn a new skill and to be able to devote all your time and energy to that, like,
yeah.
Is it? Like, for real?
I had a tweet. I tweeted out it's maybe at the beginning of quarantine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was directly that. What skill are you doing? Because the skills that I have, I feel like I don't want to say sharpened, but I'm getting sharpened. Like Photoshop, just different programs.
Talk your shit, King. You sharpen them. Talk your shit.
like the programs that like KJ has showed me, all the Adobe shit, right? When before COVID, I was doing the basic shit. Right. I didn't really dive into it and like even look on YouTube and be like, yo, how do I do this? Or what layer should I put here and shit like that. So when you're talking about the skill sets, because post COVID, it's going to be there. You're going to be able to grow your audience regardless if it's on the internet or if it's in real life. Like you're going to be able to do that. But will you have came out of this quarantine sharper skilled in certain things?
Exactly. That's been my mentality. And I'm glad that you have that mentality, because, bro, like that's like I turned 30 in January, and like you're younger than me, right?
No, I'm 31.
Oh, okay, you're but that's what I'm saying.
We're the same age, pretty much.
Yeah, but we're the same age. But you're supposed to grow in your 20s and apply what you've learned in your 20s to your 30s, 40s, 50s, and so on and so forth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like I look at this as like, bro, like, and I know not everybody has been as fortunate as we have been. You know what I'm saying, but for me, I feel like as an entertainer, now is the time to be creative. You know, like play those records that you wouldn't normally play. You know, like play the shit that you like. Because Twitch allows that. People want something different. People want to be stimulated.
So how do they do that without being blocked? Right? Because YouTube's blocking, Facebook's blocking, Instagram blocks.
And that's another reason why I haven't hopped on it. Because, I mean, the reason why DJs jumped on Twitch is because they won't block you. You can play a full 12 hours. They will not stop, right? Yeah. But after your set, once it like stays there, like once it's up in their system, it'll just blank certain sections out that are.
That's the shit that YouTube does.
Yeah.
So like if I was to do a reaction on a certain song, like for instance, I did Hustler's Ambition for my throwback. Yeah. And 50 and they cut the 50 Cent shit out. Like they did the whole lead up when he's in the boxing match and shit. But as soon as he said, America got a thing for this game, it's like, I was like, fuck. Yeah. Damn. So they blank that out. And that's, man. So is there any platforms out there that will allow you to do this?
Mixcloud Live.
Really?
Yeah, Mixcloud does it. And it's like $15 a month. So in my head.
So that's like the Spotify to Apple.
Essentially.
Right? The competition.
Yeah, but no DJs in it. It's surprising to me. No DJs have talked, like nobody's talking about Mixcloud Live. Nobody's talking about it.
Is it because it's not really known yet?
But that's another thing. Why? Mixcloud is the only platform that'll allow DJs to upload mixes. And if you pay for a premium membership,
like, membership, you be posting too many memes. Like, this should go to your brain.
I know, right? No, if you play
membership,
I know, right? That's stupid.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Wrong one.
Oh, I thought you killed yourself.
I know. But no, if you pay for a premium membership, you can like rewind and everything. So like Mixcloud pays royalties to artists. So I don't know why, like all my shit's on Mixcloud.
Do you direct your audience there?
Mm-hmm.
How's that been?
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like everybody's like realistically, like Club Killers is up there. DJ City, like everybody's on Mixcloud. It's just nobody really talks about it like that. Nobody really pushes their, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And Mixcloud is like, hey, we do live streaming.
Damn.
Like I'm planning on hopping on Mixcloud Live.
Yeah.
Because that's where all my shit is.
Is
and
it just audio or can you do video as well?
You can do video too on Mixcloud Live.
Oh, it's lit.
Yeah. And it's $15 a month. So in my head, I'm like, fuck Facebook. Here, for me, it's also like a marketing thing too. You know?
Yeah.
Like, do you want one more app? Like, do you want to download one more app on your phone to watch somebody? Like, realistically.
I mean, my apps are kind of getting a little bit full.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, our phone, like, what? I'm going to download an app or I can, like, tell people, hey, I can post a link on my Facebook. Hey, here are my mixes, and people can stream my mixes from that link on their Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think it's about appealing to, I don't want to say everyone, but giving everybody the options, right?
Yeah.
It's like TV shows, right? Not everybody has cable, but everybody wants to watch the game.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, okay, I'll go and stream it on NBA TV or, you know, whatever the streaming is.
Sure.
I think giving people more outlets, regardless if it's a quick link on your Facebook, whatever. I think the more options they have, the better. But I don't know. I think it'll be interesting to see the transition if people transition from Twitch to Mixcloud.
I doubt it. Here's my thing, because I think that we're gonna be back to in clubs before we realize it.
What are you anticipating?
I'm thinking by this winter.
Are you crazy?
Mm-mm.
Why? What?
I look at it from yo, his face.
Because I'm like, wait.
Listen, I think
cases of COVID are going up. Like the city's about to shut down again. And he's like, we'll see you in 2 months.
I think
he realized winter is like almost here.
I think December. I think we could see stuff open. I mean, bars are already opening up.
They are open.
You know,
I mean, at least here locally.
Bars are already open locally, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying everybody nationwide.
Yeah.
I'm saying us here locally. I think we'll be back to close to full speed in December. And I just feel like people got to remember, like, we're a young population. You know what I'm saying? People have been going out. I drive after my mix show on Friday nights. I'll just cruise around the city and just to kind of see, you know what I'm saying, where people are, blah, blah, blah. And it's packed, right?
Yep.
It's packed.
I mean, I feel it. I mean, that's why I'm still able to DJ.
Yeah, like, you know.
At bars, yeah.
Exactly. Like, that's why we're both still working. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think that people got to realize that it's going to be back before we know it. And as things start to open up, less and less and less people are going to start streaming. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you going to have time to, like, realistically, like, that's.
So as a DJ, do you continue to stream once we're open back up? That was your question, right?
Yeah.
That's the question you posted on socials.
Yeah.
Do the DJs continue to stream post-COVID?
I think some DJs will. I will. Like, once I'm going to start streaming, like, eventually, like, on my own time and shit. Like, but I think that some DJs will. I think there's going to be a lot of, I think the ones who are out of work will stream.
The ones out of work usually aren't doing it now, though. I think those that see the vision, they should have been doing it before, but even now, I think it's even more important because you see the impact.
Yeah.
Right? You see the impact by not just taking your craft 9 to 1 a.m., right? Take your craft past that. Take your craft not just Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Take your craft Monday through Thursday, right? You can do it.
Yeah.
You can do so much with it. And I think that using this time to learn those programs, Because they all coincide together.
Right.
Just because you have a Twitch channel doesn't mean that you have the dope graphics that you need to go with the Twitch channel, right?
Right.
Or the Mixcloud, right?
Right.
It doesn't mean that you have the dope sounds and shit that, to tell a story. Like, if I'm tuning, how dope would it be if you took me on a whole fucking journey? Like, what if you did like a movie mix, right?
Right.
And you had some movie sound bits throughout that shit.
But
and
that's
then
what
you
I'm
had the
saying.
movie in the behind. Oh my god!
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, that's different content. That's content. That's the type of shit you should be doing on. You know what I'm saying? DJ should be doing on Twitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know that on Monday I'm gonna play like XYZ related to XYZ.
Yeah.
You can do it like that, and there are DJs who are doing it like that on there. And I think that shit is dope. And I think that once we open back up, I think DJs should keep doing that type of shit. Because it's cool. It's an outlet. But if you're gonna do Twitch, or if you're gonna do Twitch, do something different. Otherwise, I feel like you should spend your time picking up a new hobby that can coincide with your career. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Are there any DJs that you're currently following? Like, you're like, I gotta check out this dude's live.
Like on Twitch?
Any of them,
man.
Like, whether
hold
if it's
up.
Instagram, Twitch, whatever it is.
I got a whole list because I watch Twitch.
Yeah.
Like, I'll tune in just to support the homies and stuff. Off top, Fashion's got a dope Twitch. Neil Jackson's got a dope Twitch. Karma just started his Twitch up. Shout out Karma. Hold on. DJ Franz's Twitch is dope too.
How's the
DJ
audio,
E-Rock, huh? The
How's
audio's clean, bro.
Yeah,
Clean.
that was my number one problem, was when people started doing the lives
Yeah.
and the audio was like just off their phone. And I
Yeah.
was like, fuck.
Yeah.
And then D Nice came through and it's like, ugh,
Yeah.
I'm in here.
Yeah. It's like, thanks, D Nice. How come Instagram didn't kick him off?
Yeah, word.
Instagram.
200,000 people watching.
Yeah.
You see Barack Obama. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, what's going on here?
Who we need to call to get that D Nice connect?
Yeah,
To
word.
go like 12 hours straight.
Hey, you know who had a dope ass audio? Who had dope video and audio, and they did the live? E-Rock.
Really?
E-Rockalypse had his shit was nice, man. And I told him, I was like, bro, do this more.
Yeah.
Do this shit more. Because
Yeah.
you're doing it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many though. Like, I don't know. I was talking to my lady,
Uh-huh.
kind of going back to the skill thing. I was like, I really want to come out of this quarantine being able to fade. Nice. I don't get haircuts, but my sons, right?
Yeah.
And so that's something that I'm currently working on.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's honestly, that's a good side hustle, bro.
Yeah, cutting hair.
Yes.
Being the barber.
Bro, it's recession proof.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, think about it too. I can just set up the little microphone. I could just be like having that conversation
You
around the barber
could.
shop
You could, bro. That's
Right.
really good.
in my bathroom.
I mean, you could. You could. You could.
You know how to cut hair?
No, fuck no.
Your wife never taught you nothing?
No.
No.
No. I mean, I could figure it out.
So what? Why the red hair?
I just felt like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, no. What happened was,
You fucked up, huh?
Nah, we was just drunk. Me and wifey was just drunk in quarantine, and like when your wife is a hairstylist, bro, things just happen. And in this particular situation, I was like, "Yo, like," she was like, "We should dye your hair," and I was like, "Yeah, that would be cool." This was pre-Jordan documentary, by the way, so nobody thinks I'm style biting off of Dennis Rodman, because this was pre The Last Dance.
And this was before YG decided he wanted to do his too?
Yeah.
Okay.
I had not seen literally like it's like I dyed my shit and then I saw Dwayne Wade.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, everybody gonna think I'm. But nah, it was just like and then she went to the beauty supply store the next day, like, cause she wasn't working for real.
Oh, I bet you their regulations are crazy, huh?
Yeah, but she's cool because she has like her own like little space where it's just her. So
dope.
like she's able to still work.
What's been the biggest challenge during this quarantine for you personally? Like whether if it's music, just whatever. What's been the biggest challenge for you?
Honestly, bro, it's been music.
Yeah.
But it's been like
doing music or finding inspiration or
doing it, because it's, as the DJ community has everybody stunts online. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the DJ community, everybody stunts online. So it's like,
in what sense?
and in the sense of, oh well, I'm doing this, blah blah. Like you have to. There's like a pressure of that you have to be doing something, right? Like there's, I mean, and you know it. Like
yeah.
there's always this quote unquote pressure of you always have to be making moves, blase, blase, blah. And then it's like, and seeing people online like still making quote unquote making moves, you know what I'm saying? It's, the hardest part is realizing that for me was realizing that like, holy shit, like I'm not DJing right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not making money.
Is that a you thing though, or is that somebody coming to you and being like, "Look, this is what I'm doing," like boasting about it? Cause
no, like it's a me thing.
Okay,
it's a me seeing other people online and feeling like I'm not doing enough.
Gotcha.
Thing. That's what it is. That was my thing. It's like I put a lot of pressure on me to learn music production, and I felt like I needed to have all this music done and shit. But learning music production is like a full ass process. You know what I'm saying? Like understanding like Ableton, like it's a process.
Yeah. And
the hardest thing for me was it was just accepting that, bro, like this shit is a process. It is going to be worth it, but you're going to have to put in work. You're not going to be able to put out as many projects as you'd like to because you just don't know how.
Yeah.
So it was like accepting that pill, but then but also like, shit, I'm going to do something about it. So
you feel like you are doing that now? Are you
definitely
more active in the Ableton and making beats and shit?
Definitely.
Look, I'm gonna tell you, the first mix you sent me, the first I don't know would you call it a bootleg?
Yeah.
Was fire.
Thank you.
Fire. The samples that, bro, like everything that you sent me, I'm like banger, 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 banger.
And you can be honest with me, like you could tell if my shit is shit. Like
I would tell you.
Okay.
And you would know that.
Okay.
And I think I did tell you some critiques as far as like some of the samples that you used. I was like, dude, this is dope. What was it? It wasn't a Timberland sample. Was it a Timberland?
Was it the Busta Rhymes one?
It was Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, the house one. Yeah.
Yep. But I would want more of that. Like I was like, the samples that you use are really dope.
Yeah.
And I told you this, the only thing I would want is more. Do you think that gives you more pressure? Is it fucking people like me that are like, bro, I want more?
No, absolutely not. If anything, I love that shit because it tells me, for me, it's a validation thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if people are around you who will give you negative comments, you know what I'm saying? Not in a disrespectful way, but like if they're going to tell you how it is and they're telling you that they want more, and if I got you, like my buddy Eddie V, who's like, you know what I'm saying? That's like my brother, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and other people around me saying like, yo, like this shit is dope. You should really, I'm going to make more, but I might not make more like right away, but I'm going to understand. Like for me, it's all about learning and just understanding and simplifying the process. Yeah. Because if you can simplify and learn everything, bro, like you can put shit out. So like for me, it's just been like experimenting and finding out what I like. And like, I've made house shit. I've made trap shit. Like I've made twerk shit. Like I've made a lot of shit, you know, like it's fun and experimenting. So yeah.
Do you have your sound yet? Do you think you found a Bangarang sound?
I don't think so.
How does that even happen? You just get in the studio and you just fucking lights on. You little lights, right? The new lights. You turn the new lights on.
Yeah, I turn the new lights on.
Turn the lights on and you just vibe out. Or how do you find your sound?
Like when I'm like making shit, I just honestly, bro, I just chill, and it's been cool because I work at SLDP. Shout out Salt Lake DJ and Production. If y'all are looking for DJ school, production school, hit me up.
I seen your video. You buzzed in, and I was like, that shit looks dope.
Yeah, I got a little thumbprint thing.
Yeah,
it's cool over there, man. But I would like go over there.
We need more content in there, bro.
Yeah,
you should get more content from in there.
Coming soon.
All right.
Trust me. Trust me.
Like, shut up, Dre. Bro, I already got this.
Motherfuckers don't even know.
Early.
Like, motherfuckers don't even know. Like, the shit that, like, we working on, like, as a whole, like as a squad, like, woo, they don't know. Yeah. They don't know. But SLDP has been really cool because I'm able to go over there and just really learn. And, like, there are a lot of dope DJs and producers over there who, like, I don't know why they don't play out, but like we're club DJs.
Yeah,
we know.
You more than me.
Yeah, but
I would never hold that title.
But
especially coming from a guy like you.
Okay, stop. But you DJ, but you know what sounds good.
Yeah.
You've been DJing for a minute. You know what sounds good, right? Mm-hmm. These dudes like make some of the dopest fucking music I've ever heard, but they don't fucking put any of it out. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Like,
why not?
I don't know. Like,
when you ask them, what do they say? Are you
like, oh, well, I don't know. Like, my buddy Skychild, dope, bro. Dope. Yeah. Like,
bro, that's a dope name.
Dope, bro. Like, he makes some of the dopest trap, dubstep, and he makes some hip hop beats too. Like, he'll put some shit together like this. And like, I'm like, bro, so you gonna release some shit? Like, we started writing a rap last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, like you were gonna rap?
Yeah, like I was gonna rap.
Oh shit.
I'm a terrible rapper.
Yeah. I learned that early in my career. Do not go back and watch any of my videos.
Yeah. I'm a terrible rapper. But SLDP has just really helped me find out, like, just understand music and shit. And honestly, I'll go in and just mess around, you know? Like, a lot of it is just like kind of having an idea in your head and just, you know, putting that idea onto a laptop and like drawing it in. And some ideas come quickly, like the Chris Brown one I made.
Yeah.
Like, I made that shit in like a week.
Really?
Yeah. But the one I'm about to release like this Friday, I've been working on it for like 2 months, 3 months almost.
So this one, you feel like this is a big one for you?
I'm not gonna say it's like a big one, but like,
because that's a lot of time and effort in one thing.
Yeah, but I've also, like, you know, just learning processes and like also within the time I've been working on this, like I've been sidetracked with other shit too. Like I've also like released that after party one as well, and then I started like a few other side ones and shit too. But like this one, like I had the idea drawn out since like May, but like sometimes some things just take longer than, you know, but at the same time, I'm grateful it took me so long because now like I'm learning my processes, you know, like I know for me, I need to draw in the beat first. Like I need to get my kick sounding right before I do anything else. For other people, it might not be that way, but I know for me, like that's what I need.
You know what would be cool? And I don't know if this is an idea that you've already had, but what would be cool is, because right now you're doing the Beehive sessions, right? Did I get that name right? Beehive Sessions?
Beehive Music Section.
Yeah. Beehive Music Section, which is where you have artists come on and they freestyle and you talk to them a little bit, right?
Yeah.
How dope would it be if you chopped up some of them freestyles? You took the audio and you made a remix.
I mean,
and released it.
I haven't thought about that, but like, yeah, that would be cool.
I don't know. Maybe something to do, or maybe one of the artists that you talk to, if they have a dope song, maybe you can get the official Bangarang remix.
I mean, look, if any artists are hearing this shit and they like EDM shit, I mean, hit me up.
I think you should fuck with Maycon.
Yeah?
You and Maycon would make something dope.
You think so?
You and Mendo. I don't know if you had a chance to, you know Mendo yet.
No,
Mendo just released a dope project. And he flipped that is this the rhythm of the night? He flipped that, and it's, man, I'll link you.
Yeah, do it.
He just released a four track project. We're really 5 with the intro, but he did it so nicely, and he did the photo, like the cover art. He did everything, all the graphics, everything. Put all these artists on here, and I think that you and him would make something dope.
Yeah, I like Mycon too though.
Yeah,
I like him. I fuck with him a lot. Like,
he's nice.
I can't wait to have him on Beehive Music Section. Mendo too though. Like, link us, please. Yeah. Like, I'm all about, like, obviously, you know, our situations at the radio station and shit. So like, we're in a time of like growth and like expansion and like
cool shit.
Yeah, like cool really dope
coming.
shit is happening. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm here for it.
And I just gotta preface that I sent all you artists.
He did.
His name or your name to him.
He did.
And he ignored me.
That's a damn lie.
So Bangarang is definitely Hollywood Bangarang.
That's a damn lie.
He is Hollywood Bangarang.
That is not what happened.
He's a cool guy.
That is not what happened.
He cool guyed me. He was like, Dre.
No, I asked you who was popping. I was like, and he sent me a list.
He said, "What's popping?"
And
whip just
hold up. And he sent me K-Shine.
Yep.
He sent me K-Shine.
Yeah.
Mycon. Zach Ivy.
Yeah.
Who's gonna be on the show this week, by the way.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure it was C Valente was on that list. He's gonna be on the show. He's gonna be on the show too.
Okay.
Well, I've already talked to like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Then you need to preface
that. Check him out.
Dre's looking out for you guys.
Yeah. Dre looking out, but he also trying to throw me under the bus.
I mean,
I'm looking at this camera. This motherfucker.
Yeah, that's an edit point. I gotta edit that.
Oh yeah.
You good.
This dude.
Fuck, hit that gunshot one time. You deserve that.
Get the strap.
Man, so yeah, you got the Beehive Music Section going on. What are you excited about that project? Like, what excites you about working with artists,
Bro?
Like,
man, like,
because it's not easy to work with people, right? You got to do schedules. You got to make sure, like, it's not easy to work with people. Even though you might be excited about it, you don't really know what to expect because an artist it's tough to put your stuff out there, right?
Yeah.
Especially being a rapper, for Murderous T to go on there and kill it. And
he killed that shit, bro.
He did a really good job. Like, you guys, that
like,
whole
he
thing
set the bar.
Yeah, did a good. I like the way you had your camera set up. And every time we talk about anything, I'm always like, get the footage.
I know.
Get the fucking footage. Every time. Get the footage. Why are we using this? Let's do this. So to see that and see the way that you put that together was done nicely, man. So,
Thank you.
But what excites you about this project?
Man, a couple things. The first being that the opportunities that we have at U92, we like in the past, night guys haven't had the opportunities that I've had. You know what I'm saying? Just calling it what it is. Like, and I feel like now it's it's always, Salt Lake is a dope city. You know what I'm saying? And I got to give credit to where credit is due. Lamb and Dub, they really helped me get an ear for the local scene a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like with the late night local segment that we did last year, they really did. But what excites me about it is that we have a bunch of talent, and we now, at least I feel like now, I have an opportunity to really help the talent like get to where they want to be, as far as maybe not put them on, you know what I'm saying? Like, but
what does that mean?
But okay, so put them on, like, get them a record deal, all that shit, because I can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
And
but
that's different to other people though, because being put on could be just being put on the Instagram page, or having a conversation with you,
right? And if that's how people are looking at it, then then that's what we're doing. But like, I want to educate people. You know what I'm saying? Like, my biggest thing, and I feel this way about like the nightlife like industry in Utah and like the hip hop industry. There's not enough education going around. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know like the correct ways to, reach out to a radio station or to do this. So it's like, if you can get this practice with me, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I can tell you, hey, like, that's not the right way to move, or hey, like, or I can give real feedback. You know what I'm saying? And then like, but at the same time, like, play their shit on air, like in their city, like, bro, like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, you hit it on the head when you said cheat code, right?
Yeah.
You hit it on the head where, and for those of you that don't know, Bangarang, everything he just talked about is the cheat code. And what you're doing is giving them the feedback that they need
to grow.
Yeah, exactly. What any professional, whether if you go to California, Kansas City, Oregon, this is the same shit that they're going to be looking for. Every radio station that you go to needs that clean edit.
Every radio station. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that, for me, like, that's what it is. Because I know if I can help show these guys the right way, they're going to pay it back. Not necessarily to me, but to the city in some way, shape, or fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I can help, like, so-and-so, like, get to that next level, I know he's going to take that rapper that he's been working with here, get to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of how I feel about it. There's not at least for me, I feel like there's not a lot of cohesiveness. There's a lot of division. Correct me if I'm wrong.
In what sense? A lot of division as far as artists?
Yeah, like, and this is just from my conversations and stuff like that I've had with certain people that like some people work together, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people like don't. But I don't know how true that is. That's just one person's conversation that I've had, you know what I'm saying?
I would, just from what I've seen, compared to what it was in the early 2005s, right? And that time era, there was a lot of cliques, and they would not work together, and there was some tension and some beef, some diss records. But in today, in the small community that I know, there are cliques still. But they're working. They're not against each other. They're working.
I like that.
It might not be together,
but they're
working. And what we're seeing is fucking quality music.
That's the thing though, bro. Yeah.
It's fucking quality shit.
Yeah.
Like what Macon did with the
Joseph Smith?
No. It was the project, the Valentine's Day project. I don't know if you had a chance to listen to that whole thing, but he had a song called Gifts on there. Ludovica actually put me on to him, and because she's on that record too. But not the record, not the Gifts record, but the album. The quality music that we're seeing has been unmatched. I don't care. I'll argue it day in, day out. From the time that I got to this state and seeing the growth, it's been unmatched. And so to see the opportunities that are being presented, it's beautiful.
Bro, thank you. And like, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's good music. It's not like it's bad shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like somebody just opened up FL Studio and like put some shit together.
Yeah.
Like, there's some.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so that's what's got me excited.
So the cheat codes, are we gonna see more cheat codes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think that, just kind of looking at what you started with, you could really break that shit down. Really, you could break it down. Like not DMX, the Generation X, break it down. You might be too. I mean, we're the same age. You know about the Generation X.
Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. So I get. Man, that's really cool, man. So did you already do Zach Ivy?
I'm interviewing. We're having everything. We're doing the interview and stuff tomorrow.
Okay.
At 7:30.
So when can people check it out?
Thursdays. Every Thursday. 10 p.m. That hour is dedicated to the locals.
So let's get that schedule out. What time should people be tuning in to listening to this?
Thursdays, 10 p.m.
Okay.
Every Thursday at 10 p.m. Until I get told otherwise.
Yeah.
That will be the Beehive Music Section.
Boom.
So, you know what I'm saying?
I might have to pull up with my camera.
You should.
I think
7:30 tomorrow.
Yeah. What's tomorrow? Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a problem. Make sure to check it out on the U92 SLC Instagram page as well. And Bangarang. What's your
Bangarang the DJ?
I always get fucked up. I always want to say
good.
DJ Bangarang. Bangarang the DJ.
Yeah. And a podcast on that coming soon too.
Ooh. Well, what's going on with the DJ corner?
So like,
because I seen the Zoom shit and then it just ended.
Yeah, we started it. We just got busy. Like shit started to like we took a break, and then Ian got busy and I got busy again. Like shit like slowly started to pick back up for me. So it was kind of like, damn, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just kind of fell off.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's still a thing, right?
It's definitely like me and Ian, like this is just all a part of our master plan. Like,
okay.
Like, this is a part of the plan. This is a part of the plan. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's not.
No. It's
not.
All right. Is it?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not. Like it's a thing that like he and I do like, like randomly, and that's well, at least that's what it seems like.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with it
because as a fan, like when you guys first started, I was like, hell yeah! I was on your guys' shit, like, yo, let's go, this is dope, let's share. And all of a sudden, I was like, where'd it go?
Yeah.
And then I hit you up, and you're like, yo, it's gonna come back, don't worry. And then it came back, and then you guys hit it hard.
Yeah.
You guys hit it hard. Boom, boom, boom. You guys talking to DJs, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then again, hiatus.
Yeah.
As a fan, that sucks because I'm like, fuck, man. I have you guys on my list, my little podcast list I listen to.
Thank you.
But I'll look forward to hearing it when it does come back.
We will. We just gotta. It's things are. We started. COVID was just kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like at the beginning, and then shit kind of like just got weirder. So it's just like, all right, we're just gonna.
What if I brought this to the green room, like when you guys return, like when you guys go back to Sky or something?
What do you like if we did an episode there?
Yeah. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Like I'll produce the whole thing for you guys.
Yeah.
I think that'll be a cool look, and it doesn't take nothing away from you guys.
Yeah, whatever. I'm down. I'm down for whatever.
Whatever?
I'm down for whatever. Let's figure it out. Yo, whoa. Yo, the way he looked at me just now, he was like, whatever.
Yo, did you who was it? Was it the Chainsmokers that are under fire about having that drive-through concert?
Yeah, they were. But Kyle was at that shit. I think. Was it Kyle? No, Kyle wasn't at that one. But yeah.
Oh, you just finished that interview with him.
Yeah, that was cool.
So was that the full interview?
Yeah.
Like what you posted?
Yeah, it was 15 minutes.
Take us through that, because for those of you that don't know, Bangarang had a Zoom in episode with Kyle.
Yeah,
so
super duper Kyle. it was fantastic.
Yeah.
Kyle's a great dude. If you haven't heard that album, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys see, because I was actually at the station that day. I think you just finished or you were about to jump on with him. And the vibe between you guys seemed really cool. Like, you guys seem like you guys would kick it outside, you know.
I would definitely. I mean, I don't know if he would kick it with me.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he was a cool dude. Like, you can tell that he's humble, and he's worked to where he gets. He's worked to where he is now. You know, I Spy was a big record for him.
Yep.
And, you know, he talked about that. And, like, this album, like, really is, it's what you would expect from an album after a hit like I Spy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in line. It flows. It's a really good project.
I need to listen to the whole thing.
You should.
I've been listening to that Run the Jewels on repeat.
You know what? Yeah, that's been a good one too.
Fuck, that's a good album.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I can't listen to it at work. Like, I might quit my job and like punch my boss in the face. Like, that's that type of vibe.
Yeah.
So when you're doing these interviews, like, how you're obviously you're talking to somebody with a name, right? So
yeah.
What's that feeling like? Because obviously they're human, right?
Yeah.
But what's that feeling like? Do you get nervous?
Oh, definitely. Like, I definitely get nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like, but then at the same time, like, you realize what you just said. Like, they're human. Yeah. Like, they're not gonna like, oh, fuck you, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, talk to them like how we're talking. You know, I get nervous, but I also look at it as an opportunity to connect with somebody. You know, like, that's a once in a lifetime thing. You know, to talk to these people who are famous. Yeah. And doing things and taking and I feel like if they're gonna take the time and be willing to talk to me, then I'm gonna be nervous, but I'm also like try to make it worth their while or like make it dope. So like, you can't be too nervous. Yeah. Like, you got to do that shit eventually.
You never know what somebody's going through in life, right? Mm-hmm. And I think that it's sometimes people, they shut down.
Absolutely.
Sometimes they're like, man, I don't want to fucking talk to these fucking people, right? Especially as artists, but at the same time, they kind of have to get people to buy into their album and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I can just tell that, you know, there's a genuine conversation happening. Like, for instance, like the Kyle conversation. That's why I'm like, dude, you guys totally, like, if he came back and you guys did the Nickel K thing again.
Oh yeah, it would be a vibe.
Yeah, it would be cool. Or if you guys went and did Dave and Buster's or something, or Game or something. It would be dope.
Oh yeah,
when he said, I don't know if other artists do this. Yeah, I lost it. I was like, you know what? I didn't even thought about that. Like, I don't.
Yeah, like, I'm not sure either.
I really don't. Let me think about that. I've never seen nobody like go out of their way to make somebody feel comfortable and do something outside of just pulling up to the radio station.
Right.
Like, I remember a long time ago when Tech 9 came and he had fans up here at the station and shit, and it was a vibe. Like, it was something different.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Damn, man. So what up? What else you got going on? Producing music.
Yeah, man. Just producing music and like really focusing on myself, bro.
Yeah.
You know, reading a lot. Like, self-help books have been like cool during quarantine. I suggest everybody to do a little bit of self-reflection. Cause it's helped me. It's helped me like move. It's just helped me like accept like certain things. You know what I'm saying? I feel like just even we as DJs, we tend to microanalyze everything we do, you know? And like, I've just been like focusing on myself, like, you know, like, fuck it. Like, I don't, my path is not going to be someone else's path. You know, like I looked at it and just like, there's so much more out there that I just want to chase. So I've just been like really just focusing on me and like, how can I take my shit to the next level? Like, how can I take, you know what I'm saying? How can I be the guy that's bigger than just playing every night? Yeah. You know, like every night for like $200, like locally, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, not that there's anything wrong with that, but like, I'm only 29.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man. I think that Charlamagne hit it on the head when he said opportunity comes to those who create it.
Yep.
Right. And so I think that you creating your opportunities, really taking a step back and saying, I'm not just a DJ. Right? I can learn this other shit, and I can do this other shit. Shit, we need the cooking with Bangarang. We need to start that segment. We need to start the quarantine cooking with Bangarang.
Quarantine cooking with Bangarang. I think, yeah.
He's like, I hate that idea, Dre.
Nah, it's a good idea, bro. It's a good.
I mean, because you're a chef.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just told me you fried up some fish before you got here.
I did.
Didn't bring me no plate.
I didn't.
You got the pizza on your shirt right now.
Yeah, I'm always eating, bro. I've thought about that stuff too, but that's like for me, like that's Twitch content, you know?
Yeah.
Like an episode where I'm like cooking shit on Twitch, but like listening to music. Ooh.
Stir fry while you're making stir fry.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, you see?
I'm gonna write that down. Yo, delete that. Delete that.
Yo, you play the whole Chicken and Beer album.
Yeah, while I'm
making chicken. Yo, I'll come through with the Mad 40, and then we'll just make it a whole thing.
I mean, like for real, like I'm down.
Let's find it out.
Like I'm down. Like
you guys heard it here first.
Yeah.
When you guys see what's today? Fucking the 4th.
Yeah.
Something like
third.
that.
It's the 3rd.
Damn, we're almost done with the year. Can you believe that?
You know what, man? Yeah, I can.
I need to get out of here.
For real.
I did a podcast with the other side of the Beehive. Shout out to my guys. And it got brought up that 2020 was a horrible year. And, my response to that was it depends on how you look at it, right?
You're right.
Some people are having the best 2020. They're making the most money they've ever made. They're the happiest they've ever been, right? Mm-hmm. But to some, there's a bunch of bad shit that got sprinkled into that, right? Mm-hmm. Fucking pandemic, fucking not the worst thing in the world, sports being gone, right? But we got some dope shit. Like we got one, if you're hearing this, you're alive. That's the start, right? Mm-hmm. You have the opportunity to wake up and plan and act on the things that you want to do, right? Mm-hmm. We talked about learning different skills. Mm-hmm. That is a huge thing, right? That's a thing that we need to remember and keep in mind.
Yeah.
So I say that to say this, your 2020, while it might not be the thing that you planned for,
yeah.
Do you think you're riding this wave okay?
Absolutely. And I think, like, contrary to popular belief, the world is riding this wave okay. And the reason why I say that is because, I mean, without COVID-19, nobody pays attention to George Floyd. I'm sorry.
Yep.
But you and I know this shit's been happening.
Yep.
We've been dealing with this shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like without COVID-19, nobody's working. So people actually can sit down and watch the videos that have been circulating on the internet of, like, you know what I'm saying, these bad cops. Because there are great cops. They're good cops, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But people can watch the videos of these bad cops doing things to these innocent people. And they can see that, and they can see that there's no excuse for it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because I feel like when we were busy with the racial shit, you know what I'm saying? People would see it. Oh, well, he probably did something. He or she probably did something for her to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like for them to be in that position, right?
Yeah.
But I feel like with COVID, people are now like, holy shit, like, this is fucked up. Yep. You know what I'm saying? So I think in that way, like, COVID-19's been a big deal because people are realizing that, yes, there are problems.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you had the folks in Conwood Heights that got their ass whooped.
Yeah, I saw that shit too. Wow.
It's crazy, man. Did you see the councilwoman?
Yeah.
The councilwoman was like, I'm a fucking councilwoman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not to sound entitled, but I'm a councilwoman within Cottonwood Heights.
Within my city.
I'm a white woman, and you're doing this to me?
Yeah.
Yo, if that happens to you, that can happen to anybody. Right? Mm-hmm. And so it amplifies it. And shout out to my man Manton out there on the front lines, man. He's out there doing it. I see Nate out there too. But, I think that, as long as we are keeping the attention on the shit that we need to, it makes it for hopefully a beautiful outcome, right?
Absolutely.
Which is the awareness and hopefully action.
Right.
Breonna Taylor's killers are still out there.
Absolutely.
That's a bizarre thing, man.
It's crazy. Like I just want to know the reason why. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, like, you've already said you're not going to do shit about it by not doing, like, your inaction has said you're not gonna do shit about it, right?
Yeah.
So why?
There's no answer.
Right.
It was not justified.
Exactly. And that's why. So it's like, bro, like, and I kind of feel bad for that DA dude, just because like he's a black dude. It's like he's a black dude, so it's like, damn. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you doubly in a bad position. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you're gonna say it's not justified, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But if you're gonna say it's justified, say why it's justified. Just say why. You know what I'm saying? So we at least know the bullshit reason why. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I feel like by your inaction, you're saying that it was wrong, but you can't do shit about it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's fucked up. But once again, I feel like without COVID, like the nation's eyes, like, I'm sorry, but like seeing these people, like seeing all these athletes kneel for the national anthem in protest of the social injustices is like, that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen without COVID. Like, and I stand by that.
Yeah.
I think that.
I think to this level, because we've seen it with Cap, right?
Yeah.
We've seen it, across the board.
Yeah.
But I think it amplifies it.
Absolutely.
And for real, like COVID, man, it shut the fucking world down.
It did.
And now the NBA is in a bubble, and it's no longer. I think that's the safer way, though. If you think about it, if what was happening right now in the NBA, where we had the messages on the back of jerseys, we have Black Lives Matter on the floor.
Oh, it'd be.
While we have an audience, there's a divide there.
Oh,
because while there are jazz fans that are supportive of Black Lives Matter, there's also the other side of it, right? Whether if that's Blue Lives Matter, All Lives Matter, just whatever it is that is the opposite of Black Lives Matter. They would have that in the stadium, and could you imagine that?
I think them motherfuckers just wouldn't come. Like,
I don't. I think they would. Whether if it's in the stadium or outside the stadium. I think that we have something really bad if it was open.
Yeah.
And while the protest is happening right now, the awareness of injustice is happening right now.
Yeah.
Post-COVID, when we get out of this shit, I think we're going to see something that we've never seen before. Because there's a total stance right now. There's a stance. Either you're on this side, you're on this side, right? The people in the middle, right, that are like, I am pro Black Lives Matter, but at the same time, I understand that there are good cops too.
Yeah.
Those people are getting thrown under the bus. They're like, I don't know, man. It's a tough thing. But I think, we continue to have these conversations. Yeah. I think that, for those of you that are out and you're in the protests and you're creating protests and you're walking, you're marching, if you feel comfortable doing that, continue to do it. The people that are like, look, I'm gonna help out my local, the local politics. Right? I'm helping people understand how to vote, how to register. Then do that. Yeah. You might not be out in the trenches, but you're helping people get educated, right? Or if it's a post online and you have some great information and you post some great information, that can help that person that's scrolling. Yeah. Like, oh shit, I didn't know I couldn't vote with an expired ID. Like, you know what I mean? Certain shit like that. So I hope that we continue to have that kind of dialogue post COVID.
I think we will. Yeah. I think 2020 has been a good year as far as like waking people up. And to your point, I think even after post-COVID, things are going to be great. I think these are going to be better than ever because I think people are just going to be excited to be out. And I think people aren't going to put up with that shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, people aren't going to put up with it.
Yep.
like realistically, I think people are not going to put up with racism anymore because I feel like for a long time, like there might have been like a certain group of, you know what I'm saying, white folks who might have been afraid to speak up because they didn't know what to do or know what to say. But now that, if we've been educating and we continue to educate people, those people are going to speak up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, sure, like, you're never going to get rid of racism. Like, you're not. Like, it's just not going to happen, you know? And that's the thing that pisses me off, though, about, like, news so much is that they choose to focus on, like, the 10-15% of the country that's racist as opposed to the 85% of the country that's not. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Like you can be racist, right? That's fine, but you can't be racist and be a cop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like,
or have anger issues or be bipolar.
Exactly. You can't have these things. You know, and that's the issues. That's just the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's a tough job to have that job and say split-second decisions, and you make the wrong decision. So those wrong decisions need to have consequences.
Right.
If you curse on the air, there's consequences.
I'm fired.
Right?
Well, maybe suspended, but yeah. But yeah.
Have you done that yet?
Nah.
Knock on wood. Where the wood at? Let's knock on everything. Shit. Yeah, you don't want that.
Yeah, Dre about to get me fired out here.
No, we don't want that. We don't want, especially when we got the Beehive Music Section for the locals, man. You're doing a lot for the locals. So I guess the big question is when Post Malone's coming on.
Fuck, I don't know.
We need Posty in there.
Look, I think everything happens in time.
Yeah.
You know, like I'm not gonna sit. I'm not gonna sit here and say like it's not gonna happen or it is gonna happen. The best thing I can say is that everything happens at the right time and right moment.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And when that moment presents itself, we'll be ready.
Yep.
So,
Hell
you know,
yeah, dude.
like we'll be ready for them. So, you know, we're gonna continue to just keep growing and keep trying.
Appreciate you coming, my brother.
Yeah, man.
Unrestricted podcast. My man Bangarang, where can they find you at?
Bangarang the DJ, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Bangarang the DJ. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Website, yeah. Bangarang, DJBangarang.com.
If you want to. He never uses that shit.
I mean, I need to be. I use my website though. I do. Yeah, check it out. Like it's updated, man. Okay. My website, cool, you know. So yeah, man.
I like to have a website just because it's one place to push people. Yeah. And they can find everything else.
Exactly. Mixes, social media. That's I mean, honestly, a website is really cool.
Yeah. So. I need to update mine. I need to move some things around.
Bro.
Still got my 2018 press kit on there.
Yeah, now's the time to do that, bro.
Yeah, it's something I need to do. I think I've sharpened some of my skills to build that other shit to put on there.
There you go.
So I'm excited about it. Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to say it on here because that person might not want to know or want people to know.
Okay.
So I'll say it after. But go on to allrock.com. Thank you, Bangarang, again. And you guys can catch me on Instagram at Drerawka, and that's DRERAWKA. Shout out to Vita Tequila. Yes, the continued sponsor of the Unrestricted podcast and so many other things. Salute to them. Okay, I think that's about it. I think we're good. Peace.